Tonight, the rain falls in a steady, soothing rhythm against the windows of a small, cozy cafe in the heart of the city. The street outside glistens with reflections from the wet pavement as droplets fall in quiet harmony. Inside, the cafe glows with gentle amber light, wooden tables, soft cushioned chairs, and a faint hum of whispered conversations. There is a sense of calm here, as if this place exists in a different world, a world meant only for peace. A young woman named Amina sits by a window, her book resting open on the table, but she is not reading. Instead, she listens to the rainfall, letting each drop carry away a fragment of her thoughts. The cafe's bell chimes briefly when a customer enters, and the barista, an older man with kind eyes and a soft voice, greets him with a gentle nod. Amina folds her hands around a warm mug of tea, the steam rising slowly, curling upward like wisps of memory. The rain intensifies, creating a soft percussion on the cafe roof and windows. Amina leans forward slightly, watching the water trace slow paths down the glass. Outside, tree branches sway gently under the weight of the droplets. Sometimes a distant thunder rumbles faintly, but it never feels threatening. Instead, each distant rumble seems to echo in the quiet corners of her heart. She closes her eyes for a moment, taking a deep breath in. The scent of roasted coffee beans wafts through the air, mingling with the warmth of vanilla from the pastries behind the counter. She exhales slowly, letting the rhythm of her breath match the rhythm of the rain. In her mind, she travels, not far, but to a place she rarely allows herself to go. A place of stillness where she doesn't have to be anything else but herself. A place where she can rest, just as the night rests, wrapped in the soft blanket of rainfall. The cafe is quiet, but not empty. There are a couple sitting in the corner, their voices low and softened by the rain. Another person types on a laptop. The screen glowed gentle under the dim lights. Amina watches them all for a moment, noticing how the cafe feels like a sanctuary for wanderers, for dreamers, for people with too much inside to sort through. The barista comes by and refills her cup. He says nothing. He doesn't need to. His presence is calm, familiar. She thanks him quietly, and for a second, their eyes meet. In that small moment, she feels seen. She glances at her book again, but this time, she closes it softly. She doesn't need to read. She just needs to be here, in this space, in this rain, in this moment. The rain continues its soft lullaby. Each drop tells a story of clouds, of journeys, of places where people wait and hope. Amina thinks of her own hopes, things left unsaid, roads she has to walk tomorrow, dreams she does not yet name. The rain listens. She remembers childhood days, how she used to sit by her window when it rained, how she believed that every drop carried a memory. Tonight, she realizes she was right. The rain holds memories. And maybe, just maybe, this cafe is now part of her memory, a warm, gentle memory she can return to when the world outside feels too noisy. As she sits back, letting the mug cool in her hands, she closes her eyes again. The rain's heartbeat becomes her own. in and out. Slow, steady, peaceful. When she finally stands to leave, she takes one last look around the cafe. The lights, the chairs, the wooden shelves lined with old books. Everything feels like it's been waiting for her. The barista gives her a soft nod as she walks past, and she steps outside into the rain, umbrella open. The street is quiet, the rain now lighter, but still kind, still singing. As she walks, the world seems wrapped in a blanket of droplets, every step gentle, every breath calm. She breathes in the cool, rain-scented air, and for a moment, she feels weightless. And as she makes her way home, she knows she will come back, someday, to this cafe, to this window, to this rain. Because in the quietest places, we sometimes find what our heart most needed. A place to rest, a place to be, and a place to dream. Good night. May the rain that follows you always feel like home.